Right, good evening one and all, and welcome to the first race of season 3 of the BVSR's Porsche GT3 CUP. We are here at Sebring School. I can find someone who... There we go. If I can get the... timeline. I'm gonna have to move the BVSR logo. It's in the way. We are live on YouTube and Twitch, so yes. My first stream of the year. Drivers kicking us off for this season. should have tested earlier. Currently we have Thomas Rowinski, I believe I'm saying that right, top with a 104. Followed closely with a 310 wide, Mr. Gaston. Sebastian Vettel? I don't think so, my friend. Old faces, new faces, and even some returning champions. What you see is here to defend the championship from everyone. And there we have. You can barely hear me. Okay. My mic is proper loud. How about now? Am I better now? Can you also tones? Put some boost on myself. Gain at the bottom. How about now? Is that better? I'll put some boost on myself. What do we gain? I should be a lot louder than I was before. It's my first stream of the year, mate. I need a lot of time to sort it all out and get it settled. But I need to get it sorted before the last week of April. Oh, and around goes Ozil. He is a new guy for the champion here. So it is, at the moment, it is for, hang on a minute, I'm gonna practice that before I say it again. So Kerensky is pole position for the moment, with Steve Gascoigne following him by just over a tenth. Renault third, and Aaron Jackson is up into P4. What we've noticed here is turning champ Mr. Wilson. Here he is. That's a nice livery for his car. In the number 112. Seems to be struggling a little bit around this track. Gutted that the overlays don't work properly. Something I'll have to investigate after. And as well as we've got no, not that. And that one, the BVSR logo's in front of now. Oh, that poor logo. It's around, isn't it? There we go. There we go. So we can see that Ben Watkinson is down in the first sector. That was a 1:05.2. Still only good enough for 8th. He has to be looking at 3s or 4s to be in the top 5. Green sector 2. Across the line. Oh, it's a 4.9. That moves him up to P6. And just under 3 minutes. Just under 4 minutes to go. But his first sector is green sector 1, personal best in sector 1 for Ben. Down in sector 2. Although he has improved in sector 1, so he should partially improve his lap, but is he going to be enough to get up into the top 5 or even the top 4? Didn't improve that time, and I think that's him done. I think he's calling it there. Getting on the game to click through the Gios. Marcin Gios. I think that's his name, Gios. I do apologise if it's completely the wrong saying. If you are new to watching us, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is just a warm-up to our main event, which will be the touring cars in April. We'll have a few of these warm-up championships. Everyone has gone back out for a little turn. Even Ben's out. Oh, and he hits the wall. That's going to completely ruin. Oh, and that's his car done. That's him back in the pits now. 2 good sectors there for him, though. 2 greens. Ben is back out again. He should have enough time to get another lap in at least. Changing the camera groups. See, I thought I could be doing this with somebody else tonight. Needs the practice. I mean, he doesn't need to chat the practice to chat because he never shuts up, but now we're jumping now, mate. That's cool, man. It's cool. You can jump in on the next one. Busy? You told me you were having a night off. Oh, weren't you planing? I think you were planing, weren't you? I'm sure you told me you were planing. And that's the end of practice. That's the end of qualifying, to be honest. They're just running out the last few laps. 2 drivers on the grid. He's up here, down in the 2 sectors, but see if he can make it through. It doesn't push it so much that time, but what is his lap time? Let's have a look. 104.8. He's only going to drop Ben down a position there. Ben across the line. It's not going to be a great lap because he's got full tank of fuel. Ozil. Not bad, he's up here. He might be getting an improvement here. He improved by over a tenth. It's not enough to get any further than where he is, but top 5, spot on.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Okie dokie, look at that. Here we go. This is going to be... I need to get back there because I've lost the plot. Where am I? There. Right. Refresh the overlays again. Still not working. That'll be something we'll have to look into at a later date. It's a shame they don't work. They are pretty decent. So for now, we will just use the in-game There we go, as they land upon the grid, there'll be a short formation. On pole position is Thomas Krasinski, I think that's how I say it. Bruno Reno, Stephen Gascoigne.
Formation lap has started.
Those Aaron Jackson, Patrick Orzel, and Marcin Glesios, P6. Ben Watkinson, P7. David Brewster, 8th. Anthony Hyde, 9th. And apparently Sebastian Vettel, 10th. And Richard Holder, 11th. Both in the pits. Looks like they are starting from the pit lane. Stevie there, look, in the green, the black and orange Porsche. Very sensible. Look at this, look, very sensible there.
Green flag, green flag.
And look at that. He's trying to get a jump on Steve. Trying to get a jump on Steve. That is awesome. Through the corner, first corner very quickly there. Zensky gets away nicely. Bit of a kerfuffle in the background there. Ben Watkinson has slipped all the way down to 9th. Here he is, look. That's Anthony Hyde in front of him. And that is yours. I do apologise if I'm butchering people's names. But that's Dior's through on Aaron Jackson. Who's now got Dave Brewster underneath him. And that's Stephen Gascoigne there. In the background. What's happened to Steve? He's crabbing a lot there. He has hit the wall. I think that's, and he's putting off. That's Stephen Gascoigne done for this race. I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to hold off there. We're just going to have a little look at what happened to Steve. If I can. Oh, did he hit? I think he might have hit the barrier, you know. Oh, bit of a contact. Yeah, he clipped the barrier. That was unfortunate for Steve. I can get back to live. I'm trying to. Anyone completely. There we go, we are on live. So unfortunately Steve had a bit of an accident. We got Steve Gascoigne in the pit for the DNF, but Thomas, yeah, it's a cool little track, to be honest. Yoik. Unfortunately I've got to use in-game. Thomas has stretched his lead though. He's now 5 seconds to the good to Bruno, who has Patrick Borzell Ford Company. In the background there we could see, who was that? That's Marcin and Dave Brewster battling for P4. Ben Watkinson there, who's made his way past Anthony Hyde, who is also 7 seconds back, and Aaron Jackson has tumbled all the way down to the bottom. But still keeping hold of Anthony Hyde as Ben Watkinson sets off to catch David Brewster. He's got his hands full with Giors. I honestly, man, if I'm butchering your name, I do apologise. Pizza. This is David Brewster at the moment, who is trying to get past Marcin. Guys, we do have spaces still in this series, so if you want to join, head over to SimGrid and search BVSR. I think Ben is slowly catching these two in front here, but these two are also catching Borzell in front. I think Reno just stretched a little bit of a gap. Oh, and he's got a bit wide there. That's the curse of the commentator. What a time to go wide. And that is Reno, who has just let Borzell just drive on by now into P2. And look at this two here. Look, there's Marcin and Brewster are actually catching these guys. right at the back of him now. He's going to make a move up to the last corner. Tries to make him outbrake himself, but board the Brewster on his roof. Down in the background. Board clear, Marcin. He's looking very much at. Oh, hopefully he's looking at the front of the track, but here comes Brewster again. He's got the slipstream. Yeah, it's got a bit of a gap now on Brewster. Well, so it seemed. Brewster's back on him. Didn't take long. Oh, he clips the grass a little bit there. Oh, Brewster gets a bit worried. In 3 minutes, guys. I do apologise. I need to keep the lights on somehow. It seems to me that Aaron Jackson has now also got Anthony Hyatt. So Anto is he lost. This is what you get when you sat there playing a different game all day. The gap between Anthony Hyatt and Aaron Jackson is 0.7 at the moment. Check back in with guys. Excuse me. Oh, and that is Marcin making a bit of a mistake there. That's going to allow Brewster a nice run through here now. Closer. No way, he can really try at the moment. Ooh. Gets very close there. Anthony Hyatt has had Aaron Jackson back again. Oh, I forgot I'm on. I do apologise. That's on free cap. It looks like Aaron Jackson may have had, and Brewster's got. No, hang on. His names were flipping about there. That was weird. Hang on a minute, we've got Orzul, who's now down to P5. He was P2 a minute ago, so there must have been a bit of an incident. hell of a lot now from Anthony Harvey. Ben is not far off getting back on the back tail of these two here. This is the closest back at the moment because Reno is away 4.1 at the track from Martin. Look at this. Look at this. Why that change? Far way past Marcin. Down to 5.8 now. Getting the wick up a little bit by the looks of it. Merv, if you wouldn't mind, mate. Someone trying to sell me viewers. Brewster gets on the grass and he almost kicks it out. The leader is 12.4 away. We haven't really checked in much. Been not a lot with him. But there he is. Down the back straight, round the final corner. Start lap number. I don't have it. There he is. Pootling along out in front. Then we have Reno. And it seems Brewster has now got Marcin. We missed it. We absolutely missed it. Oh, for the love of Christ! That is my. That is it. I always do that. But Brewster is through and up to P3. Oh, Marcin gets it kind of strangely wrong there, and that's all right. Ozil on the back of him too. Look at Ben, he's catching again. Oh my God, and Marzel. Where is he? He's only gone and spun, and even Ben's got through as well now. But most of them should need to pit at one point. So welcome on in from YouTube and Twitch. As I said, if you are interested in joining, we do have spaces in this series. It's just go to SimGrid and search BVSR. You'll find us. You can join. Now, at the moment, there is now everyone seems to have spread out a little bit. Reno is in P2, 6.2 down the road is David Brewster, and 2.5 back from Brewster is Ozil. 5.4 back is Ben Watkinson. Anthony Hyde even further back. Martin is taking his pit stop now. Merv, you weren't a very good admin there, mate. Somebody was trying to sell me followers. Staying in the pit for quite some time, so I'm wondering if he's just going to retire there or... We'll keep an eye on that. But Ben Watkinson's up to P4, he's even had Ozil now, so that's another mistake. I keep missing all of this action. Oh, oh, Ozil with a bit of a twitch in the background there. NVSR? What's NVSR, mate? Norwegian virtual sim racing. Did you eat your fingers instead? And then put your sausages on there for your fingers. Alright, it's alright guys. It's alright, it is BVSR. I should really have the bot. I should really have the bot doing that, to be fair. But it's getting round to setting it all up. There's a lot of things I need to do. Bring myself into 2026. I'm not there yet. It looks like everyone has settled down there. We've all got a bit of a gap, so let's go and have a little look at that. The leader for a few minutes. All his movements are inch perfect. Almost I don't want to be that guy, but almost controller like. I mean, I could be completely wrong, and this guy could be, you know, on a wheel, but... Tell you what I didn't do this time around either is I could have got onboard videos from the drivers, and I didn't. But, oh there, Marcin is back out. He's back out. He's not giving up. 2 laps down to the leader, but that is... that's what we like to see. We like to see people carrying on. Yeah, everyone is just slightly separated now. There's nothing. Oh, the leader gets it wrong there, but he has got plenty of time to recover and get a. I think he must have fell asleep behind the wheel then, because he didn't have much else to do. Oh, bugger me, I'm on the wrong bloody thing again. Go to Group 2 for the cameras. Change something a little different. See if... we have 38 minutes to go. Could you imagine 30 cars on this little track? Epic that. Maybe one season we can do it. Yes, guys, we have the Porsche Cup that is just started. Everyone is welcome to join. There will be a GT4 championship starting soon on Assetto Corsa Competizione. Also looking at starting a championship on Assetto Corsa Evo. Still yet to nail that down, but that is only a 16 slot servers. Definitely a first come first serve. Every race we do will be live streamed. Unless I'm dead or dying or I'm on holiday. Let's have a look here. It looks like there might be some action coming up soon because Watkinson is almost being joined by Ozil. Looks like Anthony Hyde has almost got Jackson for company as well. They seek him here, they seek him there. The elusive magic move. Oh dear God. Oh my God, that's interesting. Anthony Hyde has got his wipers on. So's the car behind. He's now only 1.6 behind Anto. Must get the overlays working for the next one, which should be next Friday, I believe. You're not busy, Mr. Mervyn? Perhaps you'd like to jump in the booth and get some practice on your commentating skills. As you can tell, all you've got to do is talk absolute nonsense. We are now the dynamic duo of everything. Daisy. Hello there, Mr. Stu. I can't even pronounce. Oh, it's you, Stu. I don't know what name you've got on YouTube. Welcome on in, pal. Welcome on in. At the moment, there is no one really close enough. The only two that are closer enough is Anthony Hyde and Aaron Jackson. And it looks like Ersin has got himself a lap back. Yeah, this is probably the closest two actually on the track. Oh, it looks like Ozil is. Let me hit. Looks like he's having another moment because he's now only 7.7 away from Ben. Must be getting a little slippy now. Give Reno a little bit of camera love. Although every time I flick to someone, somebody behind does something funky. You know, it's really weird is though, I raced this guy, Reno, in the F4 championship we did, and we were pretty much on pace. I'm glad I didn't race him in the GTs, man. However, you know, he's bringing the gap down to the leader. Now 26.7 now. He's pulling away from Brewster behind, and he is catching the leader. There's the leader through the first corner. And there's Reino just coming up to that corner. And even Brewster's starting to make headway now. .32.5 minutes to go. Every one of them has half a tank of fuel now. Potentially not enough to get to the end, but we'll see. Yeah, there is definitely rain there. Renault looks like he's had a bit of... Oh my god, that was close. Little bit of a brown trouser moment there for him around the last corner. Checking with the championship holder Ben Watkinson for any P4 and yeah. Oh, and who's that in the background that was going into the wall? Who was that? I don't know who that was, but somebody went into the wall. Could have been the leader. Because now Reino is catching the leader. He's 4.9 away now. Then you've got this battle here. Anthony Hyde, Aaron Jackson for P6. What does he do? Stick to the one that was on before. That's a good move. Good chance there by Jackson. Leaders coming up to these two, but these two are fighting for position, so they, in theory, they don't have to really get out of the way. Aaron Jackson round the outside of Anto. Got the inside for the next corner. And that's him through. What a move. Well done. Leader dives into the pits. Doesn't want to be involved in that kind of scrap at the moment. Anto on the grass now, and that is Aaron Jackson pulling away. I think that was that was the leader that went in the pits. Is David Brewster going to get past him as well? He is indeed. What is he doing? Is he going to take a full tank or? Taking a full tank. He's even taking tyres too. If he's not 100% fuel, back out down to P4 at the moment. I don't think he would have. I don't think he needed to fill up all the way there. Even Anthony Hyde is coming up now. He's not going to take him, but it's going to be close. Back out in the pits in P5. That puts Renault into the lead now. And he's trying to make his way past. And it looks like Anthony Hyde has had Aaron Jackson back again. Yeah. What you need to do, you want to just come and sign up, mate. Show me how it's done, mate. Show me how it's done. Look at this, and Anthony Hyde is actually flashing the leader. I mean, come on, get a move on. Oh, Anthony Hyde, but that was, I think, Jackson may have just got into the back of him a little bit then. Here we go, at least. Oh, and up the inside goes Jackson. Very opportunistic, but he makes it. And he lets Anto back through. That is the kind of racing we're looking for. And that's what we like to see. We like to see drivers sort it out on the track rather than us having to do it in the stewards. Simple, let you back, will be fine. Fun, mate. It is fun. If you're going to get a rig, you might as well just go the whole hog, man, and just go VR as well. Oh, and another little love tap there from Aaron. Believe me, mate, once you get on a wheel, you'll notice a hell of a difference. You'll see how different it is. Aaron Jackson into the pits. So we got Bruno in the pits. He's got a drive through as well. That's going to absolutely muller his chances up now. Unlucky. Yeah, don't try it when you've only got a controller though. Completely destroys the immersiveness. Wet tyres go on Bruno's car. But he has a drive-through, so I don't know what's going on here. He seems to have disappeared. We got all Patrick all in the pits. Ben up to P2, Brewster up to P1. Is getting wet. Now I'm going to pull the trigger. Not yet. He's still going to stay out for a little bit. Unfortunately, Bruno has a drive-through. Not sure what it's for. Could be speeding in the pits. Find out what it is. Bruno coming through to take his mandatory, well, it's mandatory, it's a drive through. So, who are we with? Brewster and Watkinson still 1 and 2. And tell you though, those that are on wets are probably going to regret it. Even though Bruno has took his drive through, he's still in P4. In fact, make that P3, because other leader is now pitted to put wets on and refuel again. A little strange now. Showed some absolute pace at the beginning, but all gone to pot for him now. David Brewster is literally a lap ahead now. P4 behind him, that is Anto. On his way to P3, which is Bruno, who is, by the looks of it, is he going to get ahead of Ben for P2? Ben's leaving the pits. There goes Bruno. That's P2 for Bruno. Ben, though, from the back of the grid pretty much to P3. Anthony Hyde nowhere to be seen. I'll tell you what, David Brewster's doing a fantastic job on these tyres, but he is going to have to pit soon. So is Anthony Hyde. Just proves what the waiting game is all about. You get it right and everything just falls into place for you. Brewster still clocking up the miles. "19 minutes to go," but he's no way going to use 1 litre of fuel per lap. Impossible. Remember, guys, what's this going on here? I'm watching the wrong blooming thing, you know. I was just watching YouTube now. That's the worst thing I could do, because probably about 20 minutes behind. As I said, guys, you know, there is space in this Porsche Cup. We are going to live stream every event. We're going to try and live stream every event that we do. Hopefully there'll be 2 of us doing it most of the time, but and the booth is always open for anyone that wants to jump in as well and give us a hand. We'll be happy for that. Oh, there we go. The disco bot does it. There he is, look, come join us at BVSR. I knew he did it. Although that link might be dead, actually. Nope, that link is perfectly fine. If you want to check out what it's like on board with one of our drivers, you can always head over to Anthony Hyde's Twitch, who is on Grumble Mar Gaming, and he'll give you some interesting insight to on board with a trotter. This is David Brewster, who is now lapped P4. Bruno Reno is P2, and he only has 19% fuel left. Ben Watson P3. Have you heard me? I thought the rain has stopped because the wipers have stopped. Is Brewster going to go for it all the way, or I don't know? You know, he might try it. And Anthony Hyde is not too far away from P5, and he's still yet to pit. How about my dorsal Brummy-tones, mate? You know, here's Anthony Hyde coming down the pits now. He's looking like he's going to go around the last corner. Yeah, he's gone around the last corner. Alan Jackson's in the pits, mate. So he's Jesus Christ, mate, there's not a lot happening, is there? I've seen more interesting outcomes down the canal. Right, stop it, I can't stop it now. Anyway, right, it's Bruce that leads Ben Watkinson. No, it's not, it's Bruce that leads Bruno Reno, then Ben Watkinson, Rick Orzel, Thomas Podensky, and Hyde is P6, Aaron Jackson P7. Larson is P8. One DNF, and that is Mr. Gascoigne, who even got beat by the two that didn't turn up. Oh dear. So David Brewster, 13 minutes to go, 9% fuel. He's got a huge lead now. He's the only rival he's really got is Reno and Watkinson. And even Anthony Hyde needs to stop as well, but he has got a lap now on Aaron Jackson. Was that Bruno in the background? No. Just coming down to the back straight now. I mean, Ben is only 8.8 seconds back from him. 5% Brewster's got now, 10% Renault's. So they might both have to pit still. I mean Brewster's definitely got to pit. We're gonna snooze that advert for a little bit because by the looks of it, Anthony Hyde has pitted as well. It does look, yeah, he's very good when it comes to judging how much fuel's needed. Yellow flag, and that is Orzel in the wall. Oh, and the car is absolutely mullered, and he needs to stay where he is. Now he's good to move. He's back in the pits. That's Orzel out. And another place to Anthony Hyde. So Anthony Hyde is now at the P5. And he's done sod all. But yeah, Ben has absolutely nailed this on fuel. But he does. Oh, no. That's no. That must be Arsene he's got behind him, so he's a lap down too. Brewster in the pits. Brewster's leaving the pits. It's going to be tight. There's Brewster, there's Ben Watkinson. This is technically your net leader. Brewster has the lapped car in between him. Lap car should really get out of the way. Showing the blues now. This is helping Ben all the way. Renault should need to pit as well because he's only got 6% fuel. That car needs to get out the way. Brewster has been released. Is it now? It's a 9-minute fight between Ben and Brewster. This is for the net lead. Renault has 4% fuel. Two seconds separate Ben and David Brewster. Brewster did get held up though. Let's check in with Renault. Where is he? And he's still not pitting yet. He's going to run out of fuel. Oh, I did not notice that. Good shout, man. Yeah. Renault's going to be lucky if he can make it round to get to the pit. Yeah, I didn't realise that Brewster was on mediums. So that is going to be a hell of a difference depending on what the track is like. I don't want to admit it, but Ben is actually pretty good at LMU. It pains me to admit it, but he is. I mean, at the moment, if it's damp, the crossover, it's pretty much equal at the moment. It still looks very damp. Yeah, you can see it now. It's 1.3. No, Ben's not a goalie. He's just good at this game. Oh, he's just G, not the rest of the oat. Snooze that advert again, because we don't want to miss this, because Ben Watkinson is now in the lead again. So this is your battle for the lead now. It's Brewster versus Watkinson. Flick on to Ben. I bet he's sweating in there now. It's 0.8 of a second now. I don't know why it does. I hate it. Why can't it just stay on a cam? Oh, Brewster's got the run. There he goes. Ben can't defend that. His tyres just got nothing now. There he is, there's Brewster. He just queued that up lovely. He knew Ben couldn't defend. Brewster back into P1. Ben P2. That is a very, very good showing considering what happened. You know, he started pretty much last. He definitely gets his pit strategies spot on, this chap. Looks like I can see. Oh, I'm still on pre-cam. Looks like we might have a bit of a battle between Rayner, Thomas. 1.1 separating them. This is for the final podium position. There they both are. I just see Ben in the... Are they catching Ben? No, he's 35 ahead. But yeah, this is another. This is one of those again. Old wets versus new mediums. Look at that. The gap he's pulled on. That's Anto in front. Look at that. I mean, Thomas, he does look like a very good driver, and he's going to try and defend it and make Reno go. Yeah, he ran a little wide. That's it. Game over for him. Reno up into P3. 3.5 minutes to go. Has Brewster even got enough fuel to finish? To be honest, it wasn't as wet as they thought it was, so they could have probably stayed on mediums the whole way. There's Anto being lapped. Trying to get out of the way. That should be good actually. 7% left, 2.5 minutes. Oh, I don't know, you know. I don't know. This. Oh, and Thomas having a moment there in the last corner. Trying to calculate this because Dave's only got 7% now, 6%. There's still 2 minutes to go. That's probably what fastest lap around here at the moment. A minute. We've got 2 more laps to go. I was him. I just tuck up behind Jackson here and just let him just tow me around now. 5% left. He's going to be cutting it very, very fine. Lose the ad brake for one last time. Definitely do. We're trying to back off now. 5%. That is very much touch and go. Aaron Jackson just pulls out of the way, lets him through. Great racing this. Well, this is the final lap now. Coming on to the final lap. Brewster has just got to stroke it home now. It was like 1% per quarter of a lap, I think, or something stupid like that. If my maths is right. Yeah, you can definitely see he's not pushing anymore. He's coasting along now. I think driver of the day is going to go to Ben Watkinson. But it's close. Look at it. It's close though. 2%. That is. My hat goes off to him for that. But Ben's got my driver of the day. And there is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, David Brewster. However, I can't change to Ben for some reason. There's Ben, P2. No worries, mate. We'll be back again for the next round. P3 goes the way of Renault, and he's on 1%. Is he going to make it? I think he just needs to come off the throttle now and just coast. 0%. P4 goes the way of Thomas. Kozinski. P5 will be Anthony Hyde. P6 is Jackson. P7 is Martin. And then Patrick, Steve, Vettel apparently, and Holder did not even complete a lap. I've definitely got to give it to Ben there. His strategy was blinding, and as he's my driver of the evening. Yeah, fantastic that. Final results. Close this. That's the final results. Brewster, Watkinson, Renault, your top three. Krasinski, Hyde, Jackson. Marcin, make up your rest of the grid. Well, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate everyone coming in and having a watch. Yeah, it was a little bit rough around the edges. Thank you very much. But this was my first stream of 2026, so we will be back potentially next week. I think the other one is, and we might have two of us in the booth. So yeah, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.